time out to join us live tonight. He might be behind there and surprising me. Andrew, no, you're not behind there. Don't fib. Andrew, are you on the phone?
I'm not hiding. No, I'm in Henderson, Nevada, because this evening is our holiday party, our company holiday Christmas party.
Oh, how wonderful.
I'm taking a little break from the festivities to talk to everyone about our monthly special, our winter special, and also a little sneak peek of our today's special for tomorrow night.
Well, we are thrilled to have you, as always, Andrew. Thank you for doing that. I know this is an important time with all the wonderful team members that you work with. Obviously, it takes a lot of people to put this together, especially where we'll start with ChocoNuvo. This took years of research to develop not only a chocolate that's healthier for you, that can lower cholesterol, but is, as the reviews state, one of the tastiest, most delicious, creamiest chocolates in the world today.
Yeah, I put it up against any dark chocolate in the world.
Yes.
There is no dark chocolate in the world that has its composition in terms of calories, in terms of low sugar, that is as creamy or delicious. Just not a single competitor even comes close. So I've often jokingly said that if I didn't talk about how healthy this was and how it lowers your cholesterol significantly, it would probably be even more popular if all I did was say how delicious it is. And it truly is. There's no other dark chocolate in the world that is its equal in terms of taste and texture, because most Americans don't like the dry, kind of gritty bitterness of dark chocolate.
Sure.
Ours is creamy, ours is smooth, ours is rich, but it isn't bitter, and ours will lower your cholesterol substantially, 10, 15, 20% in terms of cholesterol reduction. And it works with any drugs or medicines. You don't have to worry. This is not a drug. There's no side effects. It's just an incredibly healthy chocolate treat.
It is honestly delicious. I love that they're individually packaged as well. This holiday season, if you want to have chocolate on hand for friends or family when they come visit, honestly serve them this. Andrew, you chose to offer 3 different types, 66, 74, and the 91%. Tell me about the differences.
Well, the reason we start at 66 is I've always said, well, the science says that dark chocolate is the beneficial, healthy chocolate. Milk chocolate, unfortunately, is not. It contains too low a concentrations of all the protective compounds in dark chocolate. So you need to be above 60% for something to really qualify as dark chocolate. But as you go up, the flavor gets richer. Other chocolates even get more bitter, and they get dry and brittle. Ours stay creamy, so ours is really just a difference in the concentration of the richness. Our 66% is like milk chocolate. Our 74% is sort of that perfect happy medium. Yeah. Our 91% is really pure cacao dark chocolate, which normally would be like eating sandpaper. But ours is dark 91% chocolate, but it's creamy as milk chocolate.
Well, pricing tonight is wonderful because it is part of our monthly special. So just to quickly take everybody through it, there's a 10 serving, 30 serving, 60, 120, or a 180 serving. We have free shipping and handling on every choice and every option, and really substantial savings. This is what the pricing normally is. For the month of December, this is where we're at. Again, flex pay on the larger sizes and huge savings, nearly as much as you're spending on the 180 serving. And Andrew, reading through the reviews, many people talk of it as their special treat. It satisfies them, it's just enough. They have some at work in the drawer, throw some in their purse. It's just one of those things that you look forward to, but at the same time, it's doing you good. It's a health benefit.
Well, this chocolate is a more concentrated source of protective compounds to our body than green tea, than red wine. Chocolate is incredibly healthy. The problem is most chocolate put too much sugar in it. They have other things that are not desirable or not healthy. Our dark chocolate, the only thing we add to it is something that makes it creamier, makes it more delicious, and substantially lowers your cholesterol. It truly is. I say this without hesitation. And the return rate on this product is insignificant. Yep. It doesn't disappoint. It truly is the best dark chocolate you will ever taste. And there's abundant research on clinical studies using 50 to 100 calorie post-meal chocolate treats that it actually furthers our goals in terms of diet because chocolate satisfies our hunger, satisfies our sweet tooth, We accomplished that with a 26-calorie treat.
Yes.
26 calories with the 91%. We could label it as sugar-free,
right?
Because it's got less than half a gram of sugar. So there's nothing like this in the world, whether in terms of taste, flavor, texture, heart health, and then just in terms of supporting whatever health or diet goals you might have.
It's funny, many people across the country, as I head over this way to our next item, as many people across the country head out and they go to the mall, to the gourmet chocolate store and spend, a pretty hefty sum